Brothers, this does not happen often, but we have somebody back on the channel. Yeah, it's very rare. This is the same broad who I did a video on months back. I can't even really remember what the video was about. I just remember her and her bananas hairstyle, which once again, she has going for her. And as you know, per rule on this channel, unnatural hair colors are a sure sign that you are dealing with somebody who's a little bit off their rocker, but it makes for entertaining videos. And this is her explaining how to get money from a man. Let's go.
Moment, your mean ass is gonna get fucked good and your bills paid. You understand what I'm saying? Being the nice girl, you have to know when to be nice. So first thing, to get money out of a man, you gotta know when to be nice. And you gotta know when to be nasty.
Okay, so all top, you see that cheek piercing she got? Yeah, that's another red flag as well. Like, what's up with all the, like, the hair is like the ultimate red flag. Then you got the cheek piercing, and then you got like the low rent Mr. T jewelry situation, chain situation going on over here. By the way, this is being brought to us via Duncan Pinderhughes, who, you know, no, not kid from Class Act. No. It's apparently the guy in the corner over there.
It's number one. Because you have to keep his attention span first. So you're trying to get money out of him. And there's levels, lady. Again, Alan has been doing this tutorial, you know. But here we are. There's levels.
Exactly. There's levels. And that level particularly depends on, ladies, on your age and your, you know, current your situation. If you are, you know, 19 years old with a fresh womb, then, yo, honestly, you can get whatever the hell you want. All you got to do is ask. Real talk. How to get money, because it's so nondescript, right? How to get money out of a man. Ask. I have literally been in stores where girls will just be like, oh yeah, you got like five, like we'll turn around. They'll be at the counter. They'll turn around and be like, hey, anybody got, you know what I'm saying, a couple bucks to cover me? And dudes, and I'm telling you, dudes, these wolves out here, like they will they'll cover the money for it. Like and that's a part of, that's why I like when I see things like the OnlyFans and the Twitch streamers and whatnot, what have you, it's not surprising because that's instinctual within us. So ladies, when she says there's levels, what she's not saying is that, yo, if you're the difference between an 18, 0 kids, 35, 4 kids is just worlds apart. The difference between 18, 0 kids and 18, 1 kid is worlds apart. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have shortchanged it like that. Let's keep going.
What type of money are you asking for? And that's going to determine how nice you need to be and how nasty you need to be. So if you're a girl who's just asking for nail money and bill money, you really don't have to be that nice. I'm going to get all that talking shit. I'm going to call.
You really don't have to be that nice if you're just asking for it. Okay, first and foremost, once again, we said, and this is just strictly on the RMV, at the RMV set, not the SMV sets, because the SMV set is something completely different. The SMV set, when, yo, she just need that 40, you know what I'm saying? Is she willing to get down for that 40 or so, then, yo, like that's the value that you, my dear, placed on it. You just want to get it. She's like, oh yeah, you don't really have to be all that nice. I'm sorry, but being a decent human being should be like perennial, you know? And then the deal is that if she is a woman that is decent, particularly at that younger stage of 18, 19, where, you know, she found herself a good dude that, you know what I'm saying, makes, like, you know what I'm saying, decent money when I would have you, she's taken care of. Like it really, you really can't be a kept woman. It just completely depends on, you know, where your drive is, you know, because, you know, messing with that 18-year-old guy that you love and all the hormones and everything else popping off, but doesn't particularly have himself set yet, is much different than dealing with that 30-year-old guy who's had a career for the past, you know, 10 years, depending on when he got started and the like. So yeah, it really does matter. It's so vast and it's so determinant on circumstances that this advice, oh yeah, well, you know, you don't gotta be that nice. If you ask, honestly, just on a decent human being scale, if you're asking somebody for something, yeah, the sugary route is a little bit better than just being a complete, you know, a completely awful human being. But weirdly enough, that works for some people.
And talk mad shit about him, and then I'm gonna answer the phone. Hello? How you doing? Well, tell me when I'm ready. No problem. Obedientness. That's number 2. Be obedient. And I know it sounds crazy. It sounds very, but we're talking about you're trying to get money out of a man. We're not. This is the topic, right? Okay, cool. Be obedient. Men like women who listen. It makes it easier for him to want to spend his money on you when you listen.
And that's so, yeah, okay. Oh, Christ. I'm listening to you, and it's ridiculous because you're sitting here saying, well, you know, like I already said, and that's kind of what kills me in a lot of these videos is because I just shut them down. Like, we be done early. Like the class over, everybody's dismissed. Because, like, real talk, it's so easy to just, like, knock it on down, yo? Like, to just break it completely apart. Deal is that you wouldn't even have to be doing all of this if you didn't want to ride the CC. If you didn't want to sit there and taste every flavor of schmeat out there, all right? So, I mean, yeah, there's tons of, like that whole ratchet shit, it has to go the way of the dinosaur, man. It really does. Because if you think this is this is the existence that many of these females find themselves having to take, because of the terrible choices, the decisions that they made, that all of them would go back and redo over if they had an opportunity. And the reason I say all of them is because, once again, their godmother, the woman who wrote the Sex and the City article, I covered this video a long time ago, but she came out talking about how, yeah, you know, if I could do it all over again, I'd have the family. She came out saying that. So to sit here and still be like, oh, well, you know, if you want to get money out of a man, well, you got to be nice and you got to be obedient. You got to be submissive. These are all things that honestly should have been from jump. She should have been obedient to her father from jump. And you know, her father, she get the clearance from her father to be obedient from the next man. But we live in such advanced times now that she gets that space to try and do for herself and do on her own, and she ends up just butthurt in these streets, bro. We can give this a little bit longer. Why she look like Janelle Monáe, but still, that wig is ridiculous. Oh my God, I'm sitting here looking at it. Yo, like, why you got Cheetos? Like, it's a little like you just, like, spray painted a bunch of Cheetos, man. You got some specially made Cheetos. You got them spray painted on the top of your head. And, like, hold on, let me highlight it for you guys. Because all right here is just, bruh, like, it's too much. It's too much. And ladies, y'all want to take advice from this? Come on, y'all. Come on, you look ridiculous. You really do, and it's a big part of the reason. And if she, like, it's like I can always draw back to, men and women are not the same thing. We do not see the world the same way. She thinks she looks fantastic, but into certain sets of eyes, I'm sure she will. Vagina, it's very blinding. The pink can really be deceptive, but the deal is like, bruh, come on, yeah. Like, like, real talk, it's just way too much. It's way too much makeup. It's way too much accoutrement.
The same way that you want your child to get good grades, all you gotta do is get Apes. And I'll buy you whatever you want. It's the same shit. Get all Apes.
So, yeah, you're also talking to single mothers. So she knows she's talking to single mothers. Ladies, if you're a single mother, go be with your baby father. Honestly, get the fuck out of here. Get out of the, like, honestly, like, that's it. That's the one you chose to be with. If you got multiple baby fathers, pick one and just, you know, toughen on out, because real talk, there's nothing for you out here except for a bunch of hard schmeats that really ain't that's only interested in notching you, not really, you know, wifing you. And it's crazy, but because the entire society has been pushed towards, you know, giving, like, oh yeah, go ahead, girl, by all means, because you got all these sub industries, like, you know, the divorce industry and the child support, the alimony industry. I mean, not industries, but it's just like, like grinds, man, serious grinds. But yeah, okay, a little bit more.
in his class. And you'll get whatever you want. Number 3, how to get money out of a man. I want to put sex in this, but ladies, I want to teach y'all something. You don't even got to give it up, and you can still get the bag out of him. That comes with playing 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be a multitasker. You got to be a nice girl.
We're done here. This is just gibberish. It really is. And I like, guys, like I said, I get it's so easy to just break this down early, because when you're looking at it from the masculine eye, she comes like, this is entertainment. This is entertainment. This is not anything to be taken seriously, right? And it's all good. The problem is that there are broads out there taking this seriously. And it's sad. It really is. So guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? This is the most ridiculous thing that I've seen in a really long time. Like, oh my God, like, wait, like, because I wasn't paying attention to it before, but now that I'm just like looking at it and how, like, wow, for real, word, like, yo, these broads are bonkers, yeah, they really are. But you may disagree, and that's what I have a comment section for. Until the next one.